All right, ka3, senior lights and mediums have all made their way out. And the Dunstan pairing, Keelan and Dylan, have cruised around to the back, so will be mighty interesting. On track, we have the number 2, Dylan Dunstan, the number 8, Lara, the Explorer Hadler, the number 43, Cruz, the Missile Mason, the number 97, Damo, Damien White, the number 14, Jess Gromit, the number 12, Keelan Dunstan, the number 95, Ryan Gibson. In the mediums, the number 17, Dan, the man, Spurway, and the number 46, Brendan Rowe. On the head then, now times will start rolling in as they go down the Norwell Complex main straightaway into St George Kart Centre. Damo goes P1, the Missile goes P2. Where's Lara, the Explorer Hadlow, goes P3. Gibson for Gromit 5, waiting for Dunstan's Keelan and Dylan. Over the line they go. Where do they pop up? Whoa, Keelan goes P3. Oh, Dylan, no transponder. You're kidding. Dylan Dunstan, no transponder. Where's his transponder again? Oh, you're kidding me. It wasn't on in that time practice. I hope he hasn't forgotten it. Let's hope timing picks him up this time round, because for sure he'll be on the pace. But Dan the man Spurway, P1 in the ka3 senior mediums. Brendan Rowe, P2 as they go through Bendigo Bank. The lead pair, Damo and the Missile, onto Whitsunday Karts and Parts. Now they come back to Rev Kart Sports. And then through the Little King onto Sidefix, and now onto Norwell Complex, the main straight away. Still Damo leads it. What does the Missile do? They get in the head down. He is 0.256 behind. Where does he end up this time as they go through St George Kart Centre? Stays where he is on lap 3. No improvement. So still Damo P1, still the Missile P2, still Lara Hadlow P3, and that's exactly how they are on circuit. So the 1, 2, 3 is exactly how they're lined up. And then behind them, that is the 46 of Brendan Rowe. He's currently second to Dan the man Spurway. Dunstan and Dunstan come through. Oh, Dylan, he's got the time on. We've got Dylan, and he's up to P4. Dylan Dunstan goes right behind Keelan. They've got a second row lockout. The Dunstan pairing have got a second row lockout at the moment. Can they get to the front row? They are. Oh no, they're down. Hadlow's 3 now. Hadlow's still 3, sorry. So Dunstan 4 and 5. So Dunstan 4, Dylan Dunstan is 5. So still Laura, the Explorer, exploring the wide line through Bendigo Bank. So it is Damo, the Missile, Hadlow, Dunstan, Gromit, Gibson, your order. Now Dylan has gone past Keelan and will try and grab that 3rd place. He's only 0.03 of a second off the pace of Lara Hadlow, and will be pushing on for sure. Down Norwell Complex they go. Oh, look at the closing speed as Dylan uses that slipstream. Heading ground, still can't get to the speed and the pace needed. Oh, and then Brendan gives a big hang 10. Brendan Rowe showboating as he goes by. So Brendan Rowe's giving hang 10s, showing off as he does. Looking over and seeing where they are. I think he's heading up. That is it. Job done for him, as it looks like several peel off. They do. So Keelan and Dylan Dunstan continue Clear track for them. Now they've got a couple of laps left in them. Can they get up to third? At the moment, Lara, the Explorer, is holding on. Dylan and Keelan really just need to work on one of them being out front, because when one goes past, it kind of balks the other. Doesn't really work in their favour. And still, Damo P1, the Mason, Cruise Missile Mason is P2. That's your front row at the moment. Lara Hadlow, the Explorer, is in P3 on the second row at the moment with Keelan Dunstan. As they come around Site Fit, onto Norwell Complex, into St. George. Oh, big slide there on the entry to turn 1 of St. George Kart Centre, and had to gather it all back up. Still no change. 30 seconds to go. It was Keelan that very nearly lost the rear end. As over the line once more, and still no checker flag, so they'll get another lap in. Oh no, they've slowed right up. The Missile just slows right up, and Damien White still P1. I'm thinking he is not going to be beaten. The Missile cruises in then. Sodi Kart finishes up there, and where do the Dunstans have gone in as well? So it is your pole sitter, Damien White gets the pole. The Missile Mason goes P2. Lara Hadlow, second row, inside, row 2. Keelan Dunstan on the outside of the second row. Dylan Dunstan will be off the third row with Jess Grummet. Ryan Gibson will be off the fourth row. And behind them, Dan the Man Spurway gets the pole in the senior mediums. And Brendan Rowe will be alongside him with a 43.738. Alrighty, that was your ka3 Senior Lights and Mediums.